Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and yes, it is once again time for me to present you guys the weapon assignments for the new weapons in the upcoming DLC called Turning Tides. Now before we start the video, I just want to say that these are very much subject to change, as in the Russian DLC they had changed the assignments a little bit from when I made the video, because I made it when they had released the assignments on the CTE. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So starting off with the assault class, the first weapon, the C96 Trench. So this assignment requires you to perform 25 headshots with the Automatico M1918 Storm and perform 10 multi-kills, which is pretty easy. The next one is the M12 P16, so the automatic pistol, which requires you to get 50 kills with the Mauser M1917 Trench Carbine Factory, which is pretty different than usual because this is one of the weapons that you already have to unlock in the Turning Tides DLC, so the one that we just talked prior to that. So that's pretty much the first time that they have done this, that they require you to unlock a weapon first to unlock another one. And then the second part of the assignment is destroy 5 boats with the AT rocket gun. Moving on to the medic class. Now the medic class has one weapon with 2 different variants. The first one is the Farquar Hill Stability, and it requires you to get 50 kills with the M1907 SL Trench and in a round perform 10 revives, which is a pretty easy assignment. The next one is the Farquar Hill Range, and this one requires you to perform 25 headshots with the Mondragon Sniper. Now here, it is not specified that you need to actually get a kill with the headshot. You only need to get headshots, if I'm not mistaken, so any headshot will count even if it's not a kill shot. And then perform 15 kills on swimming enemies using self-loading rifles. So for the first couple of days, I would beware of actually swimming around in these new maps, because I do feel like people are going to get shot quite a bit. Moving on to the support class. Now the support class also has one weapon with 2 variants. The first one being the Browning 1917. This requires you to perform 50 kills with the Bar M1918 Trench, and the little bit more difficult part of the assignment is deal 200 damage to any enemy vehicle with the repair tool. Now this is much better than the prior assignment of destroy 2 planes. You don't actually have to get the destroys, you only need to deal the 200 damage, which I think is a lot more reasonable than asking people to get the vehicle destroy. Now the next one is the Browning M1917 Telescopic. This one requires you to get 50 kills with the Huo automatic low weight and perform 300 points of suppression with any LMG. So this one is pretty easy as well. Moving on to the final class, the Scout class. Now the first one is called the Arasaka, and this one requires you to perform 25 counter-sniping kills and perform 10 kills on enemies in C vehicles using single-action rifles. I don't know how this one is gonna fare out. I mean, there is a lot of boats in one of the 2 maps, so I do believe that you're gonna be able to get those 10 kills in a pretty quick manner. And the final weapon is called the Carcano, and this one requires you to perform 50 kills with the Gavir M95 Carbine and destroy 5 explosives, which is a fairly doable assignment. Now, I made a video on all of the DLC weapons. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Now, there might be more weapons than this, because if we remember properly, in the Russian DLC, they added in the Perino and Oberez at like the late stages of the CTE testing for the Russian DLC. So I'm not sure if these are all the weapons or if they're going to add a few more that they're still working on. But so far, this is what we got, and I feel like these assignments are a little bit easier than the Russian DLC assignments, especially the destroy 2 planes with LMG assignment. I know a lot of people thought that that was easy, but that might have just been luck, or either maybe other people just suck and I suck at the game. That's why it took me a while to actually get those 2 plane destroys. But anyways, these are the assignments for the Turning Tides weapons. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these assignments, and while you're down there, be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that notify bell, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.